Merry Christmas. For the people who ain't always on my episodes. Anybody catching this on the replay? Y'all welcome, man. Come in. Tell me where you from. Shout out to people on lockdown. Give you Merry Christmas shout outs. Cause people gonna see this shit forever. You might well get it in. Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. We gonna get started in just a second. Get my Christmas tree ready. What's up, y'all? Today we gonna be talking about Christmas on lockdown. I guess we can really include all the holidays with it. But I'm gonna open y'all mind to some shit that I know y'all don't know. You know what I'm saying? Some shit that you ain't seen in no motherfucking movie. Some shit you ain't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if somebody else done told y'all about it online. But I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit that you don't think about to go on in Christmas time. But yo, the prison changed at Christmas. It's a whole lot different at Christmas time. So I'm gonna tell y'all some of the differences. I'm gonna try to explain this shit to y'all. Hopefully y'all be able to see it for yourself when I get done talking about it. Let me roll this up, man. My Christmas tree is ready. I ain't got no egg now. So, you know what we about to do. Is it letting y'all comment? Because I don't see no comments. Shit, we about ready now. All right, check this out. First, I'm going to give y'all I ain't going to say a story, but just one of the situations. I'll give y'all a couple situations that I had in prison, Christmas time. The first one to come to mind is my boy Shamaro. For sure. By the time you popped up on the live, so look, my boy Shamaro, when we was in the Max, I told y'all we was in that corner cell, so it's like my cell here, his cell here. When you come down the catwalk and you been in that corner. And I told you, like, one thing, I used to love dude. That was my homeboy. I used to love dude. But the one thing I didn't like about that corner cell was, even though you was at a one-man cell, it was like having a cellmate. And if it's a nigga that didn't go to the store, every time you bust a bag of chips open, nigga at your door like, hey, bro, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And it's always the same nigga with the same line, the same game, same whatever. So you get tired of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And this was Shamaro his line used to be this right here. Damn, fella, what you know? I heard them bags rattling, bro. What you eating on? Nigga, you ever seen a mother? Look, bro, I put my curtain up like I'm taking a shit, playing with my meat or anything. I'm in here trying to bust a bag of chips open real slow. So dude don't hear the plastic rattling, man, get to asking because I don't want to give a nigga shit. But Christmas time came back here in the Max. And I was back here a few Christmas. I don't remember why, it was just the one I remember. But he was there. They do commissary. And in the Max, it's like you be waiting all day for commissary in the regular prison. But when you in the Max, they have to bring the shit to you. So we get our commissary at nighttime. Ain't no going to the commissary and standing in line and getting your shit. Nigga, you in a one-man cell, they bringing their shit to the cell. So a lot of times, it's you getting whatever the fuck they want to give you. You know what I'm saying? You getting the bottom of the barrel, so the shit you want is gone. They replacing it with whatever the fuck, or you just don't get nothing. So at Christmas time, it's a little bit different. Because not only is they coming with commissary, but they also got these Christmas packages, these gift packages that your family can buy. Thing is, like, they give us the little list. It's like a regular commissary list, but it got all this different shit on it that you can order. Some of these things come in bulk, so you might be getting a bag of chips this big, might last you 2 months. I sent the list home. I'm not really expecting to get shit. I ain't asked for shit. I just sent the list home and shit. So when commissary come around, they bring my commissary, boom, sit in front of my thing. I'm like, hell yeah, it's on. Then the commissaries come like a gray tote with a flap come down, you know what I'm saying, lock in, boom. So they'll drop that. Depending on how your shit is, if you got little shit, they might bring in a little bag or whatever. But if you got that pack, they bring that motherfucker in that gray tote. So they come bring the gray tote, sit there down, boom, in front of my door. I'm like, hell yeah, boy, that's that stove call. Your boy come back with another bag. Boom, dump that on top of that bitch. I say, what's that? He said, oh, that's that care package, bro. Your family got you a care package. I said, what? Nigga, I'm talking about, look, I don't know what's in this bitch, because I ain't, like I said, I ain't order shit. I just sent the list home. Man, getting this motherfucker cookies and chips and cakes and motherfucking pies and goddamn me, nigga, summer sausage and cheese blocks and all. I'm like, god damn, nigga. I remember some Nutter Butter cookies. Boy, I hate some of them motherfuckers. I fell in love with the Nutter Butter cookies. Anyway, this some good shit. I'm telling y'all, this prison shit to me. In prison, you got shit we call free world shit, which is the shit you can't get in prison, shit from the free world. So you might be getting, like I was telling y'all a story about the mayonnaise and the Miracle Whip, how I'm making goddamn me damn $600 off a bottle of Miracle Whip because the motherfuckers think they getting some shit that they can't get in prison. Same thing go with these care packages, because most of the shit that's coming in the care package is shit that you're not gonna get on regular commissary. So you got motherfuckers that'll get that shit and they'll hold that shit for a month or two till they know everybody else got that shit gone, and then they try to come out with it. Get double the price, triple the price, sometimes quadruple the price. It all depends. Or they getting shit that you wouldn't normally get, like motherfucker might have some weed or some cigarettes and you trying to buy it with some hygiene, but this ain't regular hygiene products. This is shit you can't get. Like when I told y'all showed up with Polo and shit, and I showed him the Noxzema shit, because they didn't sell it over here. Most motherfuckers don't want hygiene products for their cigarettes or their weed on them. But when you got some shit that they can't get, they gonna make an exception. Because they know, like I just said, you can flip this shit, this prison. You gonna flip this shit later on when you get somewhere and somebody ain't got it, they gonna pay you for it. So everything gonna be beneficial in the long run. The people in prison is what's scary. When Christmas comes, my nigga, listen to me, pay attention. Put yourself in the mind of a convict who calling home on Christmas. Their phone ringing and then phone ringing and then somebody pick up, but they don't press their name. So you hear them hang up, click. That was a mistake. You call back. Don't even answer this time. Now imagine it's your girl or your baby mama or your mama. Imagine it's your husband or your kids or whoever that picked up this phone on Christmas, but they didn't answer. You didn't get to talk to them, but you know they picked up the phone. You know all the people who say they love you are sitting in this one spot right now and they kicking it, and you think that they might be thinking about you, but you call and they don't answer the phone, and you hear these motherfuckers. You hear me? Man, you got to be aware of your surroundings, especially during Christmas time. It ain't like on the streets when everybody is more compassionate and everybody's more loving and more forgiving, and they got, you know, Jesus is the reason for the season and Noel and all that shit. Boy, it's prison. You got motherfuckers in here reminiscing, thinking about they girl cheating on them and who she spending Christmas with. Your kid is with the stepdaddy because you in prison. Man, you got things going through your head, and you got, you know what I'm saying? Everybody things is different, because you got somebody might have been here 2 months. They stay first Christmas ever being away from home. You got somebody might be in here 5 years, 25 years, 45 years. Christmas don't mean nothing to them no more. They've been waiting on you to go to Christmas all year because they finna take everything you got. They've been waiting on it. Bruh, it's worth it now. And now you got niggas who don't go to the store going to the store. Christmas time, you got niggas, family who don't send them shit all year. Like I say, it's Christmas. So you might have that person, then you know what? Let me go and send my son $50. I ain't sending nothing all year. It's Christmas time. Let me go and send my husband something. Let me send my dad or something. These folks don't got shit. They ain't been having shit. And like I say, you have to get to, everybody don't come in prison ready to go hard and protect their shit. So you got some people who grow into, you know what I'm saying, nigga, I'm not going. And then you got some people who ain't just get there yet. They ain't never had shit to protect. They been running around this motherfucker. Ain't nobody fucking with them. Ain't nobody trying to take shit from them. They ain't had shit. But now it's Christmas time and they done got something. And the predators coming out. The sharks coming out. The wolves. The gorillas. What's up, y'all? Shit get different. But like I say, it's always a yin and a yang because you gonna have them people who they do have their change of heart at Christmas. You got people who will come out and want to play Santa Claus and they cooking for the whole birds, man. We gonna spread, everybody gonna eat. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see that too many times. I seen it twice. I seen it at Brickers one time we did that. And I seen it the first time I got to prison. I told y'all we was on Whole Squad still. When I first got to prison, old school, they threw that big ass spread for the whole birds. It was like, man, y'all got a little something just chip in, but we finna make it work. I seen that shit, was like, man, they ain't finna feed everybody. It's just the niggas they fuck with. Shit, that shit was over with, nigga. Everybody was. One thing I tell you, boy, in prison, you'll learn how to stretch goddamn eat. You get 10 packs of noodles, you can feed 50, 60 people. You throw the right size in that bitch with it. 10 packs of noodles, you feed 50, 60 people, man. Real talk. Right before I got to prison, I told you I was in this prison called, not this jail. It's a county jail in Benton, Arkansas. Well, Bentonville, Arkansas, called it's Benton County, but it's Bentonville, Arkansas. Right up there by Fayetteville and shit. We sit in this $16 million prison. It don't hold number about 300 people. Well, it's a jail, but it's more like a prison than any jail I was in. It's built like prison. Two things happened. I'm gonna give y'all these stories. The first is they had a policy where you could get as many visits as you wanted in a day. Like, you could literally have 20 different people, 20 different visits in a day. Motherfuckers start coming there at this time, stay 15 minutes, they can go outside, somebody will come in. They go out, somebody will come in. They go out, somebody will come in. They go out, somebody will come in. They wasn't tripping about that. So my auntie and my cousin them came and they did it like this. So I had like 3 visits back to back to back. And that shit was cool as fuck. But all this shit happened in one day. I had all these visits. We get to like the last meal, bro, and this is like Christmas Eve. This is the anniversary of that day. I'm trying to tell you, I remember this shit because of the holiday. Well, what happened was, they used to serve was their cold ass food. And we got the tripping because it was Christmas. Like, man, y'all want to serve us some hot food, bro. Not only that, but we ordered the ADC, bro, Arkansas Department of Corrections, 3 hots in the cot, what we supposed to get. Now, y'all giving us a place to stay, bro, but we don't get no hot meals up in here, bro. And you ain't even be doing it like that. We tell you what, we going to hold these trays. Y'all ain't getting this shit back until y'all bring us some hot food. What's happening? Like I told you, the holidays will make you goddamn me, you know what I'm saying, step it up. We really wasn't fucked up right at that time. So, we thinking we done talk our big boy shit, nigga. What we from Little Rock. We ain't going over the country ass, bunking ass shit y'all got going up here. What the fuck y'all got going on? Man, these motherfuckers like, all right, y'all chill out, man. Everybody line up, man. Y'all bring your trays to the gate, and we gonna take your trays. We like, man, we ain't giving y'all shit. Y'all bring some hot food. So they wait about 30 minutes, pull the wool over our ass, like, boom. Nigga, they wait about 30 minutes. And it's a two-way mirror, so we can't see outside the beards. It's a two-way mirror like I did in the Booty Dog beards or the Mad Jacker beards. But we can kind of see silhouettes behind this glass. These motherfuckers lining up. I'm talking about, nigga, they deep. These motherfuckers deep, bro. And it looked like it might be trustees, because we wasn't trusting shit at first. Like, it might be trustees with the hot food. They coming over intercom telling us to line up with our trays. They got the hot food. So niggas get to lining up like, man. And then somebody was like, man, them ain't no motherfucking trustees, bro. Them guards, bro. Them guards, bro, the dope pop. Pop! Man, when that motherfucking dope pop, them bitches came in with them motherfucking them ones and batons and shit. Smacking niggas. I'ma tell you, look. Everybody ran. The only motherfuckers that was up there with their goddamn trade. It's a nigga named Sean Brewer. Not Sean Brewer from Fort Smith, Shannon. Sean Brewer, goddamn me, Ronnie Brewer from the Razorbacks cousin, them, not y'all. Another nigga named Sean Brewer, we call him Chink. OG nigga from BD in goddamn me, North Little Rock. From Glenview. That nigga. Him and another nigga that was BD from the north side, they were cellmates. Now I ain't saying they did nothing wrong. They did what we was all saying we was gonna do. But last minute, we all got to be back the fuck on down. They stayed up there. So when the guards came through, beating niggas. My supposed to be smart ass. We had one bathroom. I'm gonna have to tell y'all the whole layout of how this jail was, how they used to do it, because it's fucked up. I'm gonna give y'all that, but let me after this story. It was one cell that we used to do. They call it a public restroom. So there's one cell they leave open. It's nobody's cell. Nobody's in the room. It's always open. We use the bathroom. Because in the morning when they bring us out our cells, they don't let us go back in. We can't sit down. It's tables and chairs and shit. The iron tables and chairs, but you can't sit down. Then they got it's a yellow line go around the room, the whole cell block. You can't be on the other side of that yellow line, like in between that yellow line and the wall. You can't be there. You got to be on this side, like on the inside of that motherfucker. Even when you're on the phone, you got to get the phone down that motherfucker and step back out across that line where the cord, you just barely hanging on like, damn. You come across that line, boy, they on your ass. They'll lock you down and say, when you go in the cell, you're not coming back out. Meaning you're not coming, you're not going to eat, you're not going to Rick call, you're not going nowhere, you're not coming out that cell till the next morning when everybody else come back out. This is how these bitches do it. So we'll come out that motherfucker probably about 4:30 in the morning for breakfast. And I'm lying, because you'll go back in after breakfast, but this is what they'll do. After breakfast, they'll take your mat. And the mats they give us, well, already did. In prison, I ain't gonna lie, your mat be like this. In that jail, your mat be like this. So they'll take that motherfucker, which ain't really shit, because they done trained you sleep on their iron at the end of that mat. But they'll lock us back down about 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning with no mat. Then you come back out for the rest of the day. You got chess, checkers, and game, card, dominoes. You can play all that shit, but you can't sit down while you're doing it. Then at lunchtime, they play like 45 minutes of the country radio station, so you gotta listen to whatever country music on. They don't give a fuck how you feel about it. Like I say, all the meals gonna be cold as fuck. You don't get no water. You get powdered milk. You know what I'm saying? They come in this big ass container. They already mixed it up, so it's already watered down. When you get it, that shit is like milky. It ain't milk. It's milky because it's kind of like water that you're supposed to milk in. But that might be what they did. They say it was powdered milk, but it might just be watered down ass milk. Man, look, it was bad. So we had got to the point where we were like, fuck this shit, man. So when they bust their door, bunk, man, they come in with the batons and they smacking everything. The only three motherfuckers didn't get smacked up was them two niggas and me. I'ma tell you. They had their trays they had standing at the door like we was supposed to. And when the door popped, they just leaned to the side. Them niggas ran through and we was gone. Me, while they fighting everybody and busting niggas up. Really, my dude. While they fighting niggas and busting niggas up, I done ran to the public restroom and locked the door. but I ain't like it. But I shut that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? I pulled that motherfucker up. It didn't lock. But I pulled that motherfucker up. And they ain't come in there. But they was smacking motherfucker with that goddamn baton. Man, get your feet wet. Come on, man, you ain't got no shirt on. They was smacking motherfucker with the baton, bro. So everybody got locked back down. And they start calling motherfuckers out, like a few motherfuckers at a time, like, pack your shit, get all your shit, and step out here. So when they called me and my group, I step out there and be like, man, what's going on? They like, man, y'all tripping. Y'all tripping, bro. So we finna break all you Little Rock motherfuckers up. And this is what it was. Like I say, this is a county jail, but the prison was full at the time, and Diagnostic wasn't moving motherfuckers fast enough to get us to prison. So we had to go sit up here for like 60 to 90 days. And while these 90 days went by, here come goddamn me Thanksgiving, here come Christmas. But this is the Christmas part. So we sitting up here, man, and these motherfuckers is telling me that they fit to move us. Like 3, 4 of us at a time. They moving us to a different barracks around all these racist motherfuckers. So, I ain't gonna lie, Bentonville and them is racist town. Maybe everybody ain't racist, but most of the motherfuckers are getting in trouble and going to jail at least. A lot of the guards had lightning bolts and swastikas tattooed on them. We could see this shit. It was no secret. And then they told us how they felt about us soon we got there. So like I said, it was no secret. No cigarettes, no smoking, no none of that here. I caught what I feel like was a motherfucking Christmas miracle on this day. Listen to me. Move. So, as they breaking me up, or should I say breaking everything up, you gotta realize I'm already knowing that it's 2 jails, really 3 in 1, but it's 2 jails that's not from this county, that's being housed in this county jail. One is Pulaski County, which is Little Rock, where I'm from. That's why I'm here. The other one is Sebastian County, which is Fort Smith, where I used to stay at, which is where my homeboy J-Rock was from. And J-Rock is goddamn had a murder charge. Right. And the swastika was really goddamn a symbol that came from Africa. But those type of people took a lot of shit from a lot of people. Like, be for real. So I'm sitting out here like in the vestibule, the part where the guards and everything, like I told you, it's 2-way mirrors. So that's why I say they shit set up like a prison. Because they whole thing go around, like I told you, in Newport, and it's a circle. Except instead of the desk and shit being upstairs and them looking down at us, they desk is right smack dab in the middle. So they can just look around and all these barriers, everything is 2-way mirrors, so they can look in the barriers and we can't see them. They can see us at all times. In the prison is different because downstairs, you can walk up to the door and see down the hallway and all that shit. The guard is out there, you can knock on the door and holler at dude. The motherfuckers is watching you is upstairs. So they can see you and you can't see them. We get out here, and I'm thinking to myself, because I had met a nigga named Blue in the county jail. They told me that my homeboy J-Rock was his cellmate when he got shipped down to Little Rock from Sebastian County. And I'm sitting here, and I said this prayer. I don't remember exactly what I said, but it was something like, Father, if my nigga J-Rock is in this prison, anywhere in this prison, please see fit to put me in the barracks that he in. It's Christmas. I don't know nobody around this motherfucker. I don't want to be sitting this motherfucker with nothing but motherfucking Nazis and Aryan Nation on Christmas. So the dude was like, you and you, come here. I'm like, damn. So we go over to this one door, and he popped that bitch, and he asked the guard, like, hey, how many beds you got over here? He said, I got one over there. He was like, which one of y'all gonna go in there? I'm like, shit, I ain't going. So I'm thinking I'm going to try to stay with these two motherfuckers over here. You know what I'm saying? You ain't putting me here by my damn self, bro. Let me stay with these two motherfuckers. So he tell dude, go on in there. Dude, go in there. I slide back over there with dude now. He pop another door. He like, hey, how many you got over here? We like, shit, you put them all in there. So I'm like, bet. Soon we walk in there, I hear a motherfucker say, Domino, mother. But this sound like my homeboy J-Rock. And I'm looking at the motherfucker from the back because he got his back to me. And he got one foot on the stool. He's sitting there goddamn with a hand on that knee. You know what I'm saying? Just propped up on the stool like his elbow and shit on their knee. The dominoes and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I told him we can't sit down. So I'm like, man, shut your weak ass up or something. You know what I'm saying? I walk behind the nigga say this shit. And so you turn around, nigga, who the fuck you talking to? PJ. Man, that nigga seen me. I'm like, man, what's up, nigga? Man, I don't know what we look like, but I swear to God, we sit in the middle of this motherfucking jail, hugging like, you know what I'm saying? Bro, this the nigga I met in the 6th goddamn grade, bro. This was my nigga from 6th grade. We running the streets and doing criminal activities and crime shit in 6th and 7th grade. And when I tell you that I felt like that nigga back then, I felt about that nigga way back then the same way I feel about my brother Lil Cool, the same way I feel about my brother DJ, the same way I feel about my brother Dedrick, just locked up. These are the motherfuckers that I chose to be my family. And I feel like I made a damn good choice. Because even that, man, look, that little couple few days that I spent in that cell with dude, not even in the cell, but just in that barracks with dude. When I tell you, man, that nigga told me some shit that helped me through prison. Because y'all know I got a whole goddamn show. I sit here and talk to y'all for hours. I can talk. And dude had to tell me, like, hey, man, this your only problem in prison. This going to be your only problem when you talk too much. And I kind of took it as, you know what I'm saying, like, damn, nigga, that's how you going to do your homeboy, man? I talk too much? He was like, nah, Pete, listen. He say, man, you just an outspoken person, bro. So you talk. He say, but this is the thing about prison. A nigga will listen to everything you say and know everything you know. But he will also know everything he know, which makes him twice as smart as you. Because now he know everything. He knowing everything you know. And you don't know shit but the shit you keep talking about, bro. Bro, calm down, man. You ain't got to let everybody know how smart you is. You ain't got to let everybody know everything you know, bro, because they going to use it against you. Some of these dudes you think you smarter than, you're not going to be smarter than them, bro. And then he told me this. He say, a wise man can put on a dumb man clothes and fool everybody all day, every day. A dumb motherfucker can't put on a wise man clothes and fool nobody, no day, for no length of the day. You gonna be a dummy all day, bro, and you can't walk over here and get to running out with the mouth and make smart people think you smart. Because they just go shut up and let your ass keep talking. They smart enough to do that. And you know what I'm saying? With my homeboy, a nigga that I did trust, I listened to him. I took that advice. To the best of my ability, I tried. And I ain't gonna lie, it's still sometimes goddamn me where I might have goddamn me said a little too much. You know what I'm saying? I'm an argumentative person. I like to debate. I like to prove myself. I was young. I told you, I was a whole lot of times I had to, you know what I'm saying, I had to argue with motherfuckers because they thought, Phil, you too damn young. You ain't never been to the military, bro. You got locked up when you was 18. I had to argue, niggas don't even think, I'm like, nigga, I went to the military when I was 17, bro. I signed up at 16. Motherfucker like, nigga, you can't do that. And you can't tell these niggas this shit. Because these niggas that they don't know, but they know so much shit. They so much older than me that they think they know. But I'm like, nigga, I actually been through this. I show a nigga a picture of me sitting in the military and they tell me, nigga, that's an ROTC or something. Then I had to tell them, bro, I never been to high school a day in my life. How the fuck am I gonna go to ROTC? A nigga, they must have had it in the junior high. Bro, you think motherfuckers start military careers in junior high, and then you got to go 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade, graduate, and then you go to the army, but you been marked. Nigga, you a general by the time you graduate high school, ain't you? But goddamn. At least a motherfucking specialist. Only way to be a goddamn corporal. Come on, man. But, you know, you can't explain that shit to everybody. Most of these niggas ain't went through it. Every once in a while, you'll find a motherfucker who did, or somebody that finally come along. You got to realize I'm 18 when I got locked up. So these niggas that I was on the street with, by the time they started coming to prison, I'm 22, 23. I've been arguing with niggas with this shit 5, 6 years. And then a motherfucker get to prison, I'm like, man, this nigga knew me from the street, bro. This nigga, man, Phil, what you doing here, bro? I thought you was in the army overseas. You thought I was where, bro? Man, you went to the military when you was a kid. These niggas don't believe that shit, though, bro. I tell the motherfucker, and then the motherfucker come in and be like, man, Phil was driving Benzes and shit. I was driving what, bro? Tell him again. Because these motherfuckers think because I got locked up when I was 18 that I was like every other 18-year-old on the street. Nigga, it's the reason why I ended up in here with all this damn time at 18, bro. Because I was doing that type of shit. I know 18-year-olds do it. They do all that shit now. But when I was young, it was a rarity because I was ahead of the times. Nigga, I was doing shit I didn't have no business doing. I was following motherfuckers that were way older than me. And then I got advanced more than the motherfuckers that were older than me because I was being around motherfuckers older than them. I'm like, nigga, I come back from the military where I'm 17 years old, but everybody else is 25, 26, 27, 30, 35, 40. And they responsible for me and you can't tell me shit. How you gonna tell me something, nigga? I'm 17 years old from Little Rock, Arkansas, been gangbanging all my goddamn life. Nigga, these guns we shooting, I been shooting this shit. You talking about ducking bullets, nigga, I been ducking bullets. I ain't scared of none of this shit. But I was young as hell, I was stupid as hell, you just couldn't tell me shit. I didn't really have the life experiences everybody else had, but I had more than the motherfuckers in prison. Back to it. So, once I walk in here and I get to J-Rock, man, it really was like, I ain't gonna say it made everything okay, but damn it, it made everything all right. You know what I'm saying? It made everything all right. For real, man. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, everybody watching. You know, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, all that good shit. Man, it made that shit bearable than a motherfucker, like for real. Like, and not just for me and him. Me and him kicking it the way we was, reminiscing, sitting there telling stories and shit that we used to do on the street. Had everybody around us just relaxed, kicking it, chopping it up. Then I'm not, look, bro. It's a white dude. I don't know, dude, white, Italian, whatever he was. The main name is Herbie Berkshire. Either from Springdale, Bentonville, or Fayetteville, Arkansas, up in the area. Dude was from there in jail with us. This motherfucker right here. This white dude was so motherfucking cool, bro. Like, this motherfucker, like, one of the motherfuckers to tell you, man, if you ever come back up this way when you get out, man, look me up, bro. Everybody know me, bro. You ain't got to find no number or nothing, bro. All you got to do is pull up in the city and say my name, and somebody going to tell you where I'm at, and they going to call me, bro. Come fuck with me, man. I'm for real, man. Come fuck with me. And I'm like, I know this nigga name today, bro. This damn near 30 years. Look, bro, I'm going to fuck with dude. If I ever go up there, I'm going to, hey, man, you know a motherfucking name. Now, let me tell you about this cool-ass white boy, bro. This cool-ass white boy could sing his ass off. Dude used to sing the country music. And we used to be like, man, bro, hit that country song you were singing earlier, bro, and the shit be hard. So, boom. One day, motherfucker say, man, nigga, I wish you knew such and such. He like, got to hitting that shit. What the fuck? Man, I'm going to tell you, I don't give a fuck what y'all say, but this is a song we used to have dudes singing all goddamn day because he sounds just like the nigga who sing the song. anything off that Genuine first album, from Pony on down. And the So Anxious, that album too, them two albums, man, dude used to hit all the Genuine songs for us. We be on lockdown, dude be up in the goddamn cell at the door singing. Bro, that used to make a motherfucking day right there, I ain't gonna lie. So anybody goddamn me from Northwest Arkansas to know Herbert Berkshire, man, shout out to that white boy, that singing motherfucker. That's a cool motherfucker right there, man. So not long after that, it was like the next week is when we got transferred away from that jail to Diagnostic. They took J-Rock first. Appreciate it. They took my brother J-Rock first. I left like a couple days or something after that. But let me tell y'all, I don't know how I was about to skip this out. Let me tell y'all about the little combat zone, little race ride that took place in here a couple days after we got in here. What it was is, and it wasn't even no racial thing at first. The white boy started. And it ain't even, I'm going to tell y'all what it was. So there's one white dude in here that got a spider web tattooed. Well, he got a spider. It's like hanging from a web on his eye, at the corner of his eye. And it hang down to about here on his face. And then there's a spider right here, just hanging down from the web on his face, on his cheek. So, I mean, he got a couple more face tattoos and shit and tattoos all over his body. But dude is probably like 22, 23 at the time. I'm younger. Me and J-Rock, we all sitting there chilling. Dude hang with the white boys that don't hang with nobody but the white boys, so we don't even fuck with them. You know, y'all mind y'all business, we mind our business, everybody mind their business. It ain't nothing. But if we sitting here chilling and with the whoop, like I say, it was no problem, no racial shit going on. They got into it. The white boys. They don't hang with them but white boys. They ain't really getting into it with everybody. They getting into it with dude. And it's not like they cussing dude out, now we gonna whoop your ass and this and that. It's more like, if you remember when I told you about the little dude Payne, I had to fight over the blanket. And I'm like, man, dude didn't have to come at me. And then nobody, they wasn't into it. But he was over there putting on the front like he was hard. So they were like, oh, you hard? You hard? No, don't get to acting like you tough now. Yeah, shit, I tell Phil who got his blanket. And what you mean tell Phil who got his blanket? So now they done put the nigga on blast. He's like, oh man, I ain't fucked up. Go on, say it. Oh man, dude got your. So now me and dude about to go at it. So this is basically what they doing to their homeboy. They talking loud and they saying shit for everybody else to hear. And now dude got to play that tough. Oh, I ain't fucked up. Say what you got to say. I ain't no punk ass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no whole ass motherfucker. That's how the white dudes be talking. I ain't no punk motherfucker. I ain't no whole ass motherfucker. Say what you got to say. So they like, yo, why you acting tough and all that shit? Let's talk about that tattoo on your goddamn face. So he's like, what about it? He like, motherfucker, I was in prison with you some years ago, and I already know. You ain't have no spite on your goddamn face. That tattoo you say Crip on your goddamn face. So now, motherfucker like, what'd you say, homeboy? Oh yeah, this motherfucker over here used to want to be a Crip and all that. Now he big boy Aryan Nation now, but them Crips got on his ass in the penitentiary, made him cover that shit up. This bitch motherfucker over here, you know, they put his ass on blast, and now motherfucker like, man, let me see that tattoo on your face, homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, what the fuck you mean, nigga? I ain't. Well, he ain't saying nigga and shit. Man, fuck you mean? I ain't never did none of that shit. This motherfucker lying out. Well, let us look at that tattoo a little bit closer. Now, I ain't gonna lie. You couldn't see shit under the motherfucker. Like, usually you might be able to see like the rays up or the ink ain't just blended, but this shit was dark. They covered this shit up, and it was puffy. They dug deep. So you couldn't see whatever was under, you wasn't never gonna see it. But the white boy was straight like, yeah, that motherfucker shit you say Crip on dude face. Now, this is the thing about it. J-Rock is GD. In the middle of the whole conversation, I ain't gonna lie. J-Rock hit this motherfucker like that, bro, and slid dude across the motherfucking birds. This motherfucker was asleep. sliding like goddamn me down a hill on flat surface. And I'm like, damn, bro, you know they were trying to get you to knock dude out. But while I'm thinking that, J-Rock stole another one. Bam. I'm like, oh shit. Okay, bam. So now I'm fighting. And everybody else fighting. Boy, we in it. And it's like, this is what I'm saying. It's like, it wasn't no shit where it was really no tension going on. It wasn't no problems. It's just that, hey, you don't know how motherfuckers be feeling around Christmas time, man. Locked up, they missing their family, they missing their kids. Motherfuckers bored. Some people want excitement. Some people want to be left alone. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers want to go in their room. But it is jail, like I say. It wasn't no going to your cell and crying and being alone and trying to get your thoughts together. You had to deal with whatever was going on out there on their goddamn floor. The thing about it is, like, at that particular jail, it was, I don't know, because I wasn't nobody's victim. I was saying it was different because in prison, you would see this shit like we got locked in the barracks like that, and you wasn't coming out that motherfucker, and you couldn't go in your cell, and everybody, man, this motherfuckers that goddamn me they time for to get hard as fuck. Nigga can't even sit down, goddamn and relax. So motherfucker want some entertainment. And you motherfuckers is usually gonna go run and hide and out of sight, out of mind. Can't go run and hide and get out of sight, out of mind. So something bad might happen to you. Motherfucker want to play with you, want to horse play with you, want to sex play with you. You know what I'm saying? When the sex play shit, man, we don't talk about that enough. I don't hear it. I think I heard like Bill Fees or somebody talking about it. We call it booty games. Niggas playing booty games, what we call it. And sometimes it be really a game, but it's always the chance that the motherfucker ain't playing. So I'm not gonna play that shit with you. And I ain't gonna lie. When I first got to prison, I was young. I played this shit. I used to play that shit with Steve. But an old school motherfucker said something to me one day because I played with him. And an old school nigga said something, I'm gonna tell you what he said. But he said something to me, made me reevaluate my motherfucking life. And he might have been, because niggas will say what he said to me in the playing games. But what he said was, hey, Phil, why you playing? You know I be fucking niggas for real, right? You right, you got it, bro. I'm done playing. You ain't gotta worry about that no more. You win. See, the whole objective of the game, when you really playing the game, is to go further than the next motherfucker and not quit. Niggas start playing with you and now you playing with him the gay shit. Who gonna go the furthest before you quit? Well, nigga, that was enough for me. I quit. You say you fuck boy for real. Now, after that, my years in prison, I heard that come out in a million niggas' mouths. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, oh, nigga, why you playing? Nigga, you know, I fuck a nigga for real. Nigga, I fuck boy. By that time, I was already done playing. I quit. But, I'm gonna tell you the funny thing I used to do to niggas like playing. So, imagine this. Steve playing domino one day. It's him, 3 other real niggas at the table, and I come up, and I bend down, right behind that nigga back, like by his ass, and I say, hello in there. Is anybody in there? Goddamn your ass, hello. Man, I'm telling you, the whole bears is rolling, they laughing their ass off. The shit was funny. But one day a nigga told me he fuck niggas for real, and it wasn't funny. I quit. And see, that's also one of them things where I told you niggas be like, man, if you snickle a green, you win. So it's like, when niggas be playing with you like the shit I was doing to Steve, and the other niggas at the table laughing, but they be like, man, don't play with me, I don't play. Oh, but you laughing though, so you in it, my nigga. That's how niggas are trying to play with you when you don't play. You got to really goddamn be standing on that shit and say, bro, I don't play them type of games, bro. Don't play with me. Nigga keep playing with you, then you got to really get physical with them. You got to goddamn be going and shit. Because there's some niggas in prison, just, bro, you just, you know what I'm saying? They don't understand fat meat grease. You got to show them. You got to. Because they done learned too many times that a mouth will say anything. A nigga let anything come out their mouth. Man, I don't play that shit, man. Man, I don't play. Oh, you ain't tough. Now, the truth is, either you really don't play that shit, or maybe you will play that shit. Because I done seen some niggas swerving down, they don't play that shit, and then a couple years later, a nigga walking around with their arm around them like this and calling them baby girl. And motherfuckers saying, yeah, daddy, and yes, sir, and shit like that. And that come from them games. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's like, look. I'm still trying to break down the opposite of the shit. Because even though I know to normal people, it ain't never gonna make sense. I don't want it to. I promise I don't want it to. I don't want to break this shit down to the point where you like, you know what, that makes sense. That's cool. It ain't cool. Them bitch and hoe games, man. Grown ass men calling each other bitch and hoe and talking about their booty and acting like they want to have sex with them and acting like they're attracted to them and acting like, nigga, man, you know I'm really your homeboy, nigga, only because I've been trying to get close to you 3 years now, nigga. I've been wanting to fuck you since we was in 3rd grade, nigga. You thought we was on the best, nigga. I used to be looking at your ass in the gym, nigga, thinking about fucking you, nigga. Nigga like, man, see, you play too much, bro. But they been your homeboy since 3rd grade for real. How would you feel 2 years later, you walk around, you see your homeboy really out here messing with these boys? You know what I'm saying? He really messing with these boys, and you like, man, and this nigga gonna tell me. Man, that shit'll be in your head for the rest of your motherfucking life. Was this nigga really looking at me in the gym when we used to play basketball? We used to be in the locker room and shit. Man, god damn, all the time I spent the night at this nigga house. Man, I'm trying to tell you. You start questioning yourself. Not your sexuality, but yourself. Man, look, I'm trying to think of some of the crazy shit I've seen in prison, man. Because I be trying to tell you, like, I ain't the type of dude be putting people on blast. But I'm like, man, if you know, you know. But I'm like, man, I try to describe these different individuals to y'all. And I hope that y'all can see it but I know y'all don't see it because the shit is right out there in your face. And ain't nobody came to me yet and said, hey, Phil, how about, because I'll be them like, maybe, bro, I think so. All fingers point to yes. But that ain't for me just to say. But I do be trying to explain how these different people is that you see. And I be telling you, I'm like, man, certain individuals, if you don't indulge in certain shit, you're not going to condone it whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? You a man. You've been a man all your life, so you should know. If you don't condone some shit, if you don't indulge in it, if that ain't you, then you separate yourself from that. You see what I'm saying? Soon as you get to trying to tell a motherfucker that it's okay or don't. And then when a motherfucker tell you it's okay and don't listen to everything they say, and then you're going to be like, ooh, nigga. Because motherfuckers be telling you, y'all just don't, I don't know why y'all just don't be catching on. Motherfuckers be telling you, hey, it's so bad to the point that I can tell you not only what was going on, but who it was going on with. Because I be listening. And I be knowing. Is you alright? You want to be on TV? I know that you always want to jump up in my lap when I fire something up. I know you ain't no medication hit. I'll tell you, ain't no Merry Christmas. I'll be trying to get something. Anyway. So, should be fun to me. Like I say, I ain't got no reason to judge the motherfuckers. And shit you gonna eat gonna make me shit over here. So we good. Well, you know, she always somewhere. She usually be just right there laying down. Over here right now, it's warm outside, it's raining. So, you know, she's spoiled, so she don't really want to go outside. I take her out in front, on the leash she'll go. But if I go out, tell her to go out in the backyard, she's not gonna go out there and use the bathroom. I think she need to take a dump. But she ain't taking her ass out there in the yard to do it, because it's raining. She'll come in the house for a minute and chill, then want to go back to the door and check. And I'm already like, yeah, I already know it's raining, and what you ain't gonna do. I'm gonna open that door, you gonna look at the gym and be like, and bust a U-turn. I feel sorry for her. Real talk. Real. I love my dog, man. Look, when I tell you, man, I put a hoodie on. And put on the leash and walked out there with her because I know she'd go out there. She peed, but then I had to walk her all the way up and down the street in the rain to see if she was gonna, you know what I'm saying, do that number 2. She ain't do it. So we back in the house. What's up, G Money? Man, what are y'all doing for Christmas? I'm glad you can come mess with me for my Christmas Eve. I had to think about it. I was like, man, I need to do a show for Christmas Eve, but what I'm gonna talk about? Christmas in prison. Like I was saying, like some of the worst shit you're gonna have to deal with is emotions, man. I told you that damn near everything you deal with in prison is mental. There's gonna be a lot of physical shit, but that physical shit don't come close to the mental shit. Because with the physical shit, if you small and weak, you can work out. You can get big. You know what I'm saying? You can go in there and practice fighting or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and learn how to throw them hands. If you can't fight, they make locks that you can tie to a sock. Do not make the mistake I made and drop that damn lock down in the sock. Don't do none of that shit. Don't go to prison. But if you find yourself in prison, this is why I be tripping when G be talking about the battery socks. Because I be like, bro, that heavy shit in them socks when you get to swinging comes through the sock, bro. Like, I really had to do that. I done been in the trenches trying to fight for survival and realized, damn, I'm glad I got that first good swing with some aim, because that second one let me down. And shit, boy. That's why I be like, it sound good. They talking about putting batteries in socks, but nigga, socks made out of cotton, my niggas. Double up if you want to. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Every swing, every hit is gonna knock a hole in that sock. And 9 times out of 10, whatever you hitting, kink. Trust me, bro. Shit. It was a nigga head that busted the sock that I was hitting. I ain't hit no concrete. I hit a nigga in the head. Beam. One time. And when that second one came around, man, that damn lock flew up out that sock, hit that goddamn hit so hard. Bing! 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 We're bouncing all over the goddamn place. We both looking like shit. I had to come back to my senses to get to using these. I'm glad I had them. Yeah, glad I had them. But nah, motherfucker, look, I'm in the hole and I'm telling the motherfucker what happened. And the nigga had to tell me, like, Phil, man, you put the lock in the sock, bro. I say, bro, it's called a lock in the sock. He like, man, bro, you don't put the lock in the sock, bro. Man, you tie the motherfucking sock to the lock, tie a knot around it. Then you tie a knot around the other end of the sock so it'll grip. And you just beat a nigga with it, bro. It don't come off the knot don't come loose. And I'm here like, well shit, nigga, next time I know. Bro, when I seen the white boy locking the sock, it wasn't even locking the sock. This motherfucker had the braided sheet braided to the goddamn lock. Nigga, I'm gonna tell you, bro, if you don't realize what a braided sheet look like, have you ever seen a whip? If you ever seen a whip, like a real whip, and that shit had a leather be braided together, them flat pieces of leather? Bro, that's how them flat strips of motherfucking, man, that shit'll loosen up and tighten up on your ass, goddamn you, but you ain't getting out of it. When a motherfucker get the, and then it be the grooves. It's like the grooves in the braids is what turn it like an interlock. So you ain't no pulling out that shit, it's grip. Every motherfucking where it's touching itself is gripping. Hell yeah. Boy, I'm trying to tell you, motherfucker had to tell me this shit, bro. But it fucked my head up. Nigga was like, I'm telling the nigga, I'm like, bro, it's called a lock in a sock, bro. Nigga was like, nah, bro, it's really like a lock and a sock. But, you know, this is South. Niggas be putting shit together. So it go from lock and a sock to lock and a sock. So I dropped the lock in the goddamn sock, literally. Really, I ain't even gonna lie. I didn't do that shit. When the general handed me that motherfucker, the lock was already in the goddamn sock. I thought the motherfucker was ready to go. I took the motherfucker and dropped it on my goddamn hip. It already had the knot in the other end and everything. So I just dropped that motherfucker down in my goddamn pants and had the little handle part sticking out. Shit, that's what it was for. I was already, when dude gave me that motherfucker, I was already into it with a motherfucker. Me and dude had fought 3 times already. You know what I'm saying? I got the best of the nigga the first 2 times, and the last time nigga bust me up and bust my motherfucking gums. I'm thinking we good, you know what I'm saying? The nigga got me back. Shit, big homie was like, nah, nigga. You can't sleep in the bed with that nigga tonight. This nigga homeboys and I already been talking shit to him, told him he gotta get you up out of here. Nigga, fuck you think you finna go to sleep? What you finna watch movies, let them cut the lights off and you gonna watch movies and get comfortable or something? Man, hell no, you better take this goddamn lock in the sock. I'm like, I'm trying to talk him out of it. Listen, bro. Cause the shit I'm telling y'all right now is the shit a motherfucker told me and I'm sitting here like a dumbass. I'm literally sitting here like a dumbass on a goddamn toilet with a motherfucking trash can in between me and a nigga that did a whole bunch of goddamn time, and this nigga is telling me, hey, bro, take this lock in a sock. And I'm like, nah, OG, I'm good. Man, I've been whooping that nigga, dude. Ain't fit to fuck with me. And this nigga sitting here on the goddamn toilet with his hand in his head like, cuz, you really think? And he had to break it down to me, ask me these questions, and look at my face when I'm ashamed to answer the question because I know how stupid I'm gonna sound. But he asked me a question. So you really fit to sit up in this motherfucking night and let them cut these motherfucking lights off. And you gonna get your motherfucking spread and your popcorn and whatever you gonna do, and you gonna sit there and watch this goddamn movie. And you gonna get comfortable and you gonna relax. Then at night, when you still doing all that, you gonna go down there and get in your bed and you gonna sleep 2 racks away from this nigga that you been whooping on all day. And you gonna go down there and you gonna dream good, close your eye, count sheep, whatever you do. That's what you think gonna happen. And while he's saying this shit, I'm thinking about it and I'm like, God damn. And I'm looking around these goddamn bars and these motherfucking bricks and these big ass niggas tatted up walking around here, and I'm like, man, nigga, this ain't junior high school no motherfucking more. Nigga, this ain't the goddamn military where somebody, nigga, ain't nobody fit to come to the rescue. But a nigga giving you the heads up right now, the nigga, you can strike first. And I'm sitting here like, you ain't see it in my face, but boy, I'm shaking in my goddamn boots, nigga. Like, god damn. And you gotta think about it. I don't know why it worked out like this. This a motherfucker I went to school with. Me and Steve Cool than a motherfucker up here is 3 niggas. Me, him, and Steve. Me, Boss, and Steve. But I didn't know Steve before this prison. This the one nigga in prison I actually knew. Even though we wasn't best friends and got along like that, we was all right after the nigga jumped me because the nigga knew my cousin. When I showed him my cousin's house, the nigga was there and we got our one. I got nigga ass, you know what I'm saying? So we was good after that. Give a fuck about you jumping me, nigga. When I caught you at my cousin's house the next day, goddamn me, we went head up and I got my get back. So I was straight on that. Like I say, me and this nigga in prison, we was cool as fuck. But this nigga was sitting here stealing petty shit. Nigga, some wave grease? This nigga stole some wave grease, man. And then tried to set the other homie up, though. You know what I'm saying? So he really lucky, goddamn me, it was me putting them paws on him. Cause I done seen Steve bust a big nigga up. I should have been hitting you with the Steve motion, goddamn me. But I done seen him bust a big nigga face. And I ain't talking about just eyes and nose and lips bleeding. I'm talking about the face. Break off and rip off. I done seen niggas knock skin off nigga face. My gay homeboy, goddamn me, I told y'all about that. He hit a nigga in the jaw. And from here to here, down, all this shit was just hanging back on that nigga neck. And you could see that nigga teeth and gums and shit through his face. That nigga had a window, drop top jaw, goddamn it, I ain't lying. And he hit that nigga one time. And that's what he was in prison for. Same nigga in prison, goddamn me, getting bent over. Cause he one of the motherfuckers that went to prison when we were young. He was older than me. I was about to say he was always older than me. But dude was older than us. I don't want to say the nigga name even though I said it before in the other video. But a nigga that we used to fuck with, he was dude big brother. So like I say, he was older than us. And dude told us, he was like, man, well, he ain't gonna say he told her, he told me. The man told me that he was gay on the streets. He didn't know how to come out and tell nobody. He was jealous of the fact that them 2 white dudes walking down the sidewalk holding hands, and that's why he went over there and did that. Now, I ain't gonna lie, we all jumped the white dudes. We was kids, you gotta forget it. But we were doing it because he was doing it. We didn't necessarily know, well, I didn't necessarily know why he was doing it. I just know that goddamn me. And we used to do hood rat shit with our friends. We was trying to press the niggas that we was with when we was older so they got into some shit. You damn right, we was gonna jump right in it too. Cause if you don't, nigga, next time it's time to do something, nigga, they don't even want you around. Nah, man, we was got last time them over when he fight, he ran off. Nigga, you can't come out no more. You can't come with us no more. So we was all in this shit, man. If I take you to this door in the middle of my video, if I leave my cell and go in my house with this video, is you gonna go outside? Come on, y'all, we gotta take a little road trip. I'm making in the house too much. See if this dog gonna use the bathroom. Let it go. Go. All right. We'll try the front door, see if she can walk the front door. Hit this porch. Going out there, man? I have to remember, I ain't got no goddamn. Let's see where to go in the house. Back to the cell we go. I'm gonna tell y'all my whole house blue, everything. Tell you about it. Come on. Why you still looking at that door? You ain't gonna go outside. Come on. I got to bribe her ass with Dollar Tree to get her to come back in here. She got a hoodie. It's just too hot today. It's just too hot today. If it wasn't raining, I'd show you how I decorated the house. I'll tell you. So I got lights coming from one side of the house. It's about 2/3 down. And then they coming off because I got the Grinch out there in the front yard. Look like he pulling the lights out the house. So the rest of the lights that's supposed to be on the house is all in a pile on the ground. Like he pulling the motherfuckers off. And I got the dog out there with him. You know what I'm saying? Ain't a whole bunch of lights. But it's just a reason why. Because we Grinches over here. The Grinch pulled all the lights out the house. That's the excuse. Now, since we over an hour, man, what else y'all want to get into? Discuss on this Christmas Eve, man. Matter of fact, what everybody doing, man? Man, you know a dude got it over there wave grease, man. Hope the wave grease, man, stealing this shit. And I forgot where I was going with this story. That's why we switched topics. Unless y'all still know. If somebody remember exactly what I was talking about, y'all can remind me. We get back on it. But we was talking about what I was talking about. It's a reason. Was it the lock of the sock? Why were we talking about the lock of the sock? I wonder what happened to dude. So like I said, the last time I seen that nigga was when they shipped me to Newport, he came there and slid that note. Shit, about a day or two later, dude was gone, man. Man, I got a story I want to give y'all. It's just gay as hell. It was in the stores, the nigga struggled with telling that motherfucker, like, cause it's gay as hell, I ain't gonna lie, it's gay as fuck. Yeah, I know I'm trying to talk myself and telling y'all this gay ass story, right? I ain't did it yet. What was it? Let me go back. I say, my daughter just started working with jail, and she was your daughter niece, whatever, would you get her with dealing with inmates? I'm worried about my baby. She works for a jail or a prison? It's a slight difference. But in either situation, the best advice I would give somebody working in either one of them is to be yourself and remember that them people, especially in the county jail, because the people she gonna see in the county jail is she gonna see them motherfuckers again. You see what I'm saying? So you can't let that job go to your head and start treating people like animals, like dogs, because you see them in a cage because they done fucked up or they done got in trouble. Because some of the people ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Some of the people ain't right. But just like I be trying to tell y'all on here, a lot of the guards don't be right. And it don't always got to be you. Sometimes you might be paying for somebody else's mistake. But if you that guard to come in there, do your job, you ain't showing favoritism to motherfuckers, but you treating everybody right. You'll be surprised at how them inmates will go over the line for you. I'm trying to tell you, I done seen some inmates knock these shit out some other inmates over a guard. You not fit to talk to her like that. Man, you ain't fit to bow up on that woman, none of that shit like that. Nigga gonna beat your ass. And it ain't gonna be no all day thing. Motherfucker fit to get you out of there real quick. I done seen this shit. I don't remember how long I was at Barnum when that shit happened. But a motherfucker got knocked out in the middle of the goddamn hallway. We was out there lined up doing something. I don't remember what it was. But like we was out there lined up going to commissary, going Jumar prayer or some shit like that, where we was all in the hallway lined up waiting to go in. The woman that was in the hallway got into it with a nigga. And the nigga was talking shit. He walked off. She said something else. Dude turned around. When dude turned around and walked back down there, popping off at the mouth of that woman, a nigga stepped out that line and flatlined that man. Got on that man and got the beating these brakes out that man. He was already asleep. And the motherfucker told her, he was like, man, bro, I don't know why dude goddamn me put himself in that trick bag. Like, what you mean? He was like, man, that woman don't bother nobody, bro. She don't fuck with nobody. Dudes gonna sit there and talk shit to a woman like that, like a nigga gonna let him get away with that shit, bro. Hell no. Man, it's been different. You talking with yelling at one of these stupid ass bitches that be treating a nigga like shit. And that's the thing about it. You gonna have so many motherfuckers that treat you like shit that you really do value and cherish the motherfuckers who there for you. That's why I be telling women, I'm like, look, if you find the right motherfucker that's in prison, you sit there and you stay by that man's side, not always guarantee you find the motherfucker while he in prison. But if you got a motherfucker that went to prison or went to jail and you the one that was holding it down, I'm talking about for real, boy, you fit to have a hell of a motherfucker when this motherfucker come home. I can't always say that for the motherfucker you met while you was in prison, because there's a strong possibility that they run the game. They on survival mode. You know what I'm saying? They put in survival tactics. No. It's all, it ain't what you do, it's how you do it. Like you got some women, you gonna come to them and you be like, hey, whoa, get some money with you. And they're like, nah, I'm good. You know, I'm just here to do my job. I got kids to think about. And then they gonna hit you with, well, I'm trying to help you take care of the kids. No, but you ain't gonna help me take care of the kids if I'm here with you. So I'm gonna pass on that, you know what I'm saying? But you have a good day though. And he gonna like, I respect that. That same motherfucker, like I say, when a motherfucker tell you they respect it, that's real. They respect that. They will respect you. Because it's some officer that he went to and said that before, and what he got in return was, if you don't get your bitch ass out of my face, oh, inmate ass motherfucker, I'll write your bitch ass up, I'll lock your ass up, I'll whoop the... You know what? If one of these crazy motherfuckers ever run up on your ass, boy, I'ma laugh. Ooh, I'ma laugh. But little mama is nice. Little mama, when you ask her something, she respectful. She ain't cussing at you and yelling at you and screaming at you. She might tell you no, but she ain't trying to embarrass you or she ain't trying to demean you. You know what I'm saying? No is no. When a motherfucker asks you, it's already a strong possibility that you gonna say no. Every man know that. Men know everything it is to know about rejection. It's women that don't know nothing about that shit. Now, it's some men that can't handle rejection. You know what I'm saying? There's some bitch ass niggas out here, some sensitive ass niggas out here, all that shit. But I'm gonna tell you, like motherfucker told me, it's a lot of women out here that felt like they didn't need a man, or that the child support or the government or whatever was doing better, and they raised their sons themselves. They raised their sons to be sensitive. They raised their sons to be feminized and womanized and all that shit. And now women complaining, oh, these niggas is this and that, and these ain't always men with how they was. You ain't like my daddy. You goddamn right. How the fuck I'm gonna be like your dad? I ain't had no daddy. These boys growing up ain't had no damn daddy. But you expect them to be how your dad and your grandpa was? No. They're like your motherfucking mama and your motherfucking grandma was. They sensitive. They in their feelings. They emotional. They can't handle everything. I know I got some of that shit my damn self. I just told you, I ain't no damn daddy. The niggas that I did have wasn't emotionally invested in me. They wasn't trying to teach me how to be a man. They were trying to fuck on my mama and keep me, goddamn me, over there some damn work. Yeah, they might have married her, but they didn't goddamn me marry me. They, nigga, shit. But that's a different story for a different day. It's Christmas time. We gonna give some good shit. Now, let me ask y'all some questions, though. Because this is one of my things I always trip on people about. Peach tea. I ain't got no sweet tea today. What's y'all favorite Christmas song? And for anybody to get to answer that question, I'm gonna read that in just a second. My favorite Christmas song is Players Ball by Outkast. Right. But see, my thing is, and I ain't saying that make a man a bad person. It is what it is, and he is what he is. But I do need women to realize and understand that when you say you don't need a man and you can raise this boy on your own, this is what you're going to get. This is the product of that environment. You get a man grow up with feminine traits. You get men to grow up just in tune with their emotions. You know what I'm saying? They don't mind crying. They'll cry right in your goddamn face. I did it plenty of times. I ain't fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I had a mama that if I cried, she rubbed my face, tell me, baby, it's all right, you can cry. I ain't had no nigga right there. Nigga, you better suck them goddamn tears back up, nigga. The fuck you crying for? I ain't had that. So I ain't know to make the motherfucker roll back the other way. I don't know how to do that shit. Shit, mine go this way. Shit, I ran to the streets too. I went to the street. And it's like, in certain situations I was cool, laid back, and then in certain situations I was super thug. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I could be out in Jacksonville and be relaxed and cool, calm, collected, minding my business, the locals, everything around, I'm chilling, everybody know me. But then I get with bro and I end up on Park Street. If y'all know anything about Little Rock, me being the Crip, Park Street is Park Street Pyru. The whole street bloods. So when I go over there and Cool, Wally, OJ, rest in peace, OJ, Emil, goddamn me, Reggie, Cube, all these niggas is Bloods and Pyrus. And then I pop up there and I'm an extended family. Blew up from the shoe up. Big boy Crippin'. Young, so I'm BG, I'm banging on niggas, I'm talking this shit, I'm cuz everybody, everything, you know what I'm saying? And I stayed in some shit. My hood ain't from over here. There's Crips around here, but they're not East Coast. These niggas is goddamn me 19, Deuce 8, Wolf Street 23rd. There's some niggas out here that's nutty, some niggas out here that's 20s, shit like that. But in Little Rock, it really ain't shit. Too many 6'9" niggas. All the East Coast niggas is North Little Rock, McAllen, Jacksonville. But I'm all over this motherfucker. So I got to be all over this motherfucker standing on 10 toes. And goddamn me, I'm the only nigga I know from any state with Tookie Williams and Raymond Watson tattooed on their damn body. These are niggas that started this shit. So I tell you what I was on. I'm not glorifying it because I'm so far about this shit. I heard some shit Ant Glizzy said today. And he was making a joke out of it. But then in the middle of the joke, You could tell that the nigga realized what he was saying and he started getting serious about it. And I was like, nigga, I applaud you, nigga. Get serious about this shit. Get loud, nigga. Put the mug on your face. Quit laughing. Because what you saying is some real shit. And he was really talking about Crips. He said the word Crips so many times. But what he was saying was, basically, nigga, this shit ain't cool, nigga. He was like, nigga, you niggas on the streets, nigga, talking about this Crip and shit, and y'all talking about politics. You need to get into banking or something, because politics ain't it. You need to leave the motherfucking politics alone. You fuck that up. And I'm like, nigga, for real. He was like, man, I ain't talking to the real Crips. The nigga, he like, matter of fact, you know what, man? Them too. Because you niggas ain't doing nothing good. Real shit. He was like, man, put it like this. He said Nipsey Hussle was a Crip. One of the Crips that you could see doing all the real shit and all the right shit for the Crips. And he died at the hands of a fake Crip. Not a fake Crip, but one of the low-life Crips. One of the type of niggas who out here ain't doing nothing for nobody, don't mean nobody no good. Just, you know what I'm saying, nigga that. And you came out here and took out the ultimate. And I say the ultimate because I'm gonna just be real. When it cut down to Nipsey, I felt like Nipsey was the embodiment of what Crippin was supposed to be. A nigga who really was out here for the community. A nigga who really was pushing a positive message no matter what he had to do and what he was going through. Everything he was telling you was real and it was right. He wasn't telling no nigga to go out here and do no bullshit. He was trying to show you, nigga, get out here and own something. Build something. Give back to the land you came from. Help them people out. You know what I'm saying? Don't just sit out here and make money off the people around you. Help these motherfuckers out. Everybody should be able to make money, pay their bills, live good, and spend their money with you so you can spend your money with them so they can spend their money with them. And nigga, we all steady doing good and living around each other. Ain't no problems. The problems come in when somebody over here doing good, somebody over here doing bad. And now somebody want to take something. Or somebody over here want to keep up with the Joneses, so they going to do some hard shit or some shit that they ain't got no business doing, trying to take that shortcut instead of that long road to get to what they see you got. Motherfuckers don't always understand that, nigga, I walked down a long-ass road to get this shit. Now, you think you going to hop the fence and get it. You think you going to climb through the window and get it. No, sir. Not like that. That shortcut ain't going to get you where you want to go. Plow! How you like me now? Brother will not allow. You know what I'm saying? Man, Nipsey was on that shit, bro. And Nipsey wasn't even on about no Crip shit, nigga. Nipsey was trying to help any motherfucker was around him. Nipsey wore red on purpose. Nipsey hung around YG on purpose because he was trying to break that shit and let motherfuckers know, say, bro, it's okay to put that shit on. To not always look like that, to not always dress like that, to not always act like that. Bro, it's okay. Because a lot of these dudes, bro, a lot of these youngsters, a lot of these kids just simply don't know that it's okay to not be a blood, not be a Crip, not be a GD, not be a BD. I'm going to tell you, bro, just on some real shit, the easy way I can point it out to you. Because everybody these days look up to the people, the icons, the music, and the shit you see on TV and on your phone. At the end of the day, which one of them motherfuckers can you say is really real? Really 100? They really is out here being something that you can be proud of. I'm talking about gang members, gang bangers, whatever, rapper, drug dealer, which one is really out here doing something that you would say, you know what, when all the lights and camera off and this motherfucker go to sleep, that motherfucker sleep good. Nipsey was the only one. I'm going to tell you something about that nigga I used to love when that nigga said, ain't no smut on my name. I don't give a damn how rich Jay-Z is, how rich Diddy is, how rich Jamie Foxx is, how rich this nigga is, Snoop Dogg, or motherfucking Gucci Mane, or whoever you can name. NBA Youngboy, Lil Durk, JB Mane, all them niggas, man, Von, whoever you name. All them niggas got smut on their name, man. Ain't now one of them niggas running around here and somebody saying, that nigga a real nigga, bro. I don't give a damn who you name. It's somebody running around here saying, nope, that nigga ain't real. When you get to talking about, look, nigga swapping down finesse 2 times realer than a motherfucker. I ain't saying he ain't. But what I am saying is, somebody popped up with some paperwork and said, hey, man, nigga, you were telling back in the day. Honeycomb Brazy came out and said, hey, man, you was a bitch ass nigga, you was a whole ass nigga, you did this whole ass shit, and he was like, ooh. Now his nigga talking about shit on Brazy. He doing this, he doing that. All these niggas got smut on their name, bro. R&B singers, actors, actresses, rappers, whoever you want to name. From the executives on down, bro. Bill Gates, Melinda Gates, all them motherfuckers, bro. Everybody got smut on their name, bro. But these are the motherfuckers that we see. You see what I'm saying? These are the motherfuckers they advertise us all day and make you feel like, okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. You see this shit so much. This motherfucker got money. Yeah, he might be fucked up, but he got money, so you should still want to be like him. Nigga, no. Because somewhere, if you look hard enough, you can find an example of a motherfucker who kept shit 100. A motherfucker who not gonna tell on no homeboys. A nigga who not gonna backdoor no nigga. He ain't not gonna try to fuck your girl. Nigga not gonna get jealous of the car you driving. If anything, he come up and, hey, bro. Man, put me up on game, bro. How can I get where you at? What do I need to do? What do I need to avoid? What do I need to cut out my life? What do I need to add to my life? And then a motherfucker might tell you, hey, bro, this is what you need to do right here since you asking. But there's a lot of motherfuckers, even if they asking, even if you tell them, they still not going to do it. So they not going to make it. But the motherfuckers who want to make it, you're not going to be able to stop them. But like I said, man, people's their own individuals. And you can't tell a motherfucker how to be. Some motherfuckers real, some motherfuckers fake. And all I'm saying is, when it came down to Nipsey, go back to whenever you want to go back. I ain't never heard no story where a motherfucker said nothing bad about dude, bro. Not once. Not once. All the motherfuckers I had to look up to when I was young, bro, I can go back and tell you the bad shit. I said some of my goddamn self. Master P was a big ass influence on my life. But even as a kid, I used to tell a motherfucker, man, I don't like P for this reason. I ain't never heard you rap about basketball, nigga. I ain't never heard you rap about college, nigga. But me being from the streets, I know you went to college on a basketball scholarship. You'll rap about all this dope, and you'll rap about all this. Not saying you never sold no dope, but it's mighty funny how you rap like you sold dope nonstop, but you had some time to hit them books. You had some time to go to practice. You had some time to hone your skill. Nigga, you went to college on a basketball scholarship. Nigga, not a lot of motherfuckers get to do that. I'll tell you another rapper did it. Jayceon. Yeah, The Game. Nigga, you went to college on a basketball scholarship. You niggas don't rap about that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never heard no rapper that, you know what I'm saying, no mainstream rapper that we listen to rapping about going to college. These niggas rap about selling, what's up with it? These niggas like to rap about selling dope and being down the street and pushing P and whatever it is. But nigga, I ain't never heard you rapping about, even if it was, nigga, I was in college fucking holes and we was kicking and partying, I just ain't never heard it. Never heard it. The closest thing I ever heard to a motherfucker rapping about college was the College Dropout. You feel me? That's the closest thing I heard. But I knew all about Master P going to college on a basketball scholarship, graduate with a business degree. Who would have ever thought that this black man in the hood doing all this business had a motherfucking business degree? Now, got the business degree, Grandpa gave him the 10 band, started business. What you started, the record store? You had the record store and the studio in the back. We got one down here in Little Rock called Ugly Mike's. It was a record store, but it had a studio in the back. Niggas used to let you go in and record, and then you're like, shit, I might as well sell your albums out of my record store, right? So I'm selling your albums, and I'm recording your albums. I might as well have a record label, right? it was No Limit Records, then it was No Limit Records. You turned it into a record label, my nigga. You had a business degree and a business mind, but you wanted everybody to think you was out here just selling dope. Not saying you ain't sell no dope, my nigga, but I'm just saying, be for real. Baby them, Slim and Baby, Mannie Fresh, they don't like to talk about the fact that they daddy and them had a nightclub, one of the most popular nightclubs in the city of New Orleans. Y'all know I study music, I know this shit. Mannie Fresh was a DJ at their daddy club. That's how they all met. If you look hard enough, I bet you can Google this shit. That Mannie Fresh used to be the DJ at Baby and them daddy club, and that's how they all met. Mannie Fresh was the motherfucker who used to go to jail though. So, you know, he had sticky fingers. He was a car thief. So he used to get caught up on that car thief shit. Slim and Baby worked at the club. That's how they all met. I know you want to believe that they was out here selling dope, now they're going up, and I'm not saying that nobody sell no dope, but I'm just saying. That music shit was there. It wasn't an accident. Pops had kids all over the city. That's how gangsta them came about. That's why I be looking at BG like, nigga, how could you ever fall out with gangster under any circumstances? Nigga, you gangster. You just baby gangster. And you only baby gangster because of this nigga. See, Sterling, Gangster, Mosquito, them was the real hot boys. That other nigga that's running around with Baby, him too. Them was the original hot boys. These group of hot boys that we know about, that was a rap group. Named after some niggas that niggas in the streets of New Orleans know was really out there terrorizing shit. All that jump out the back of the Hummer with something to go brrr. Man, that's what gangsta them were doing. Baby them was in some music shit. Gangsta them was out here laying niggas down. That's why I be looking at niggas like Wack 100 and when they be playing with dude, and I be like, man, y'all know dude did a proper, like he didn't snitch on people for real. The police already knew the crimes, and all he did was say, yeah, such and them did that. He said them because the police wanted them niggas, but them niggas was already dead. Other members of the Hot Boys is already dead. He just, yeah, they did it. Yeah, they did it. Yeah, they did it. All right, you can go home. Same thing like they did the Gunner, like they did the 6ix9ine. Ask them a bunch of questions don't really mean shit. Just so they can say they asked you some shit and you told them some shit and now you gone. Same thing they did with Rollo. Except Rollo gave me the phone and then unlocked it. But he did say that the plug was dead. But what I be saying is niggas had their picks and chooses. Same exact thing. A nigga said fuck 6ix9ine, nigga tried to get on Gunner Top. A nigga tried to say get on Gangster. But then when Rollo came home, a nigga was like, what y'all talking about? Man, Rollo, that Rollo. Hey, it is what it is. All I'm saying is, out of the 4 names I just named, all of them basically did the same exact thing. So how can y'all look down at 2.5 of them and then look alright at 1.5 of them? And I say 1.5 because everybody on the fence about Gunner. When I told them shit, they asked Gunner, is YSL a gang and a record label? You like, yeah. This thing about the pigs when they ask you this shit, they already know the answer. The feds know everything they put to ask you. And what they waiting on you to do is tell one motherfucking lie. Just one. Tell one motherfucking lie. And you can get this motherfucking 70 years right here. But if you just admit to all this shit that we already know, you go home. Like when they was at 6ix9ine, I'm gonna break this down. People don't like this shit. If y'all remember when they did 6ix9ine trial, first of all, let me explain some shit. All his co-defendants got picked up. Then he got picked up. Meaning he didn't put them in jail. If he snitched on them, he would have got picked up, snitch on them, and then they come back and get all the other niggas he told on. No. Feds watching this shit already. They got these niggas, they had these niggas red-handed, and then they came to him and snatched his ass up like, hey, yeah, you too. But since you're here, let us tell you like this. These dudes ain't your friends. I know everything and you want to tell you to keep 100 and you blood gang and Subaru to the beehive and all that shit. But listen to this. Yeah, man, we gonna violate this nigga, man. He gotta go. We gotta kill him, man. I'm already fucking... Damn. Yeah, so basically they finna kill you. If we was to leave y'all on the streets, that's why we snatched them up. Because you was fit to die probably this week. They was gonna murder you. So we got them, they locked up. We got them on the murder charge. We got them on this other shit. They robbed you. How you know they robbed? Nigga, we got the camera. We got the video. Watch this. That's you and your driver. See, what he didn't know was the driver had already got snatched up by ICE. When they snatched the driver up for being an illegal alien, then he allowed them to put their cameras and they listening devices in his goddamn van. So when they rolled around and they he robbed 6ix9ine, they kidnapped him, snatched him out. This man didn't call the police. He didn't run to the law like a snitch. What happened was, and it's all on camera, you can go look at this shit. They snatched him out, socked on a little bit after they had robbed him, and they snatched him, took him. The driver ran off, seen the police around the corner in the street doing traffic or whatever he did, and he barely speaks English, but he pulled over, he told, hey, I work for the rapper, 6ix9ine, they snatched him, they beat him up, and they typed him, he told the police went back around and looked for him, whatever it was. When that investigation started, the feds already knew they were plotting to kill this man, so they were like, look, we got to get these niggas right now. Now, past all that, these niggas done got locked up, they done got their time, they sitting in federal prison, already convicted. 6ix9ine is going to trial. They already got their time, this nigga just not going to trial, so obviously, if he wasn't on the stand saying, yeah, he did this and he did that, didn't have to, the feds had them niggas already. When he got up there, this is what his property did. They asked his man, hey, is Cardi B a blood? And he said, yeah. Everybody, oh, he's snitching. I'm like, nigga, the feds know that bitch a blood. Everybody in the world knows she a blood. She say I'm a blood all the time. She just got into it with the Crips in LA because she had on the blue fur, the Offset bought her, and she said the wrong word, disrespectful, and then got on her ass like, bitch, you don't think you got to come out here? Get on your ass. She like, oh, my bad, I apologize. But what I'm saying is, it happened. I smoked too much. Let me back up and get where I need to be at. Before I see Cardi B, what the fuck was we talking about? Say, man, somebody to type fast. Tell me where we was at. And why y'all do that? Get these Christmas trees ready. I got to stay up to catch Santa Claus. Man, don't be laughing, Fearless, man. You need to change your little picture now. You got jokes and shit. So, Dan, you too. You know what? I already know what y'all on. Y'all on the same shit I'm on. That's why y'all let. Hey, man. Just sip my tea. And that's why I say, y'all on the same shit I'm on. That's why y'all over there laughing. But you got to think about the people who going to watch this shit on the replay, man. They going to be not understanding. They going to be looking just like, motherfucker, you were talking about. Man, I can't think about this shit right now. We might end up talking about something else. If don't nobody tell me. There's too many motherfuckers on here for nobody to know. Some of y'all driving and shit. Man, shout out to all my truck drivers, man. Y'all be safe on that road, man. You know I love y'all. Yeah, and go to the live chat when you be watching the replay, man. I have to tell people that, man, you got to watch the video with the live chat on, man, so it all makes sense. I don't be doing it. I promise I don't be. Like when I be watching G shit, I do not be having the other shit on. Half of the time I don't even be watching it. I just have it on this other phone. I be listening. And I be doing my thing. But see, that was a minute ago. That's when I was talking about the difference between these real motherfuckers and these fake motherfuckers. All these motherfuckers be looking up to. And it's sad that a lot of these motherfuckers, you don't find out about them till after they did. I'm going to use King Von for example. And not too long ago, King Von was the second coming of Tupac. Realest nigga ever touched the microphone. To some of these niggas, not to me. Because I used to be like, one of the things used to make these motherfuckers say he was real was he took his first 100,000 and went and bought guns and shit for the hood. And I'm like, nigga, that was the dumbest shit possible, nigga. Because what you should have been doing was moving your mama about them same damn projects that you just flooded with guns. Now you dead and your mama's still there with the guns. Your people, your family, your friends, they still there with the guns. Now, while we talking about Von, I got another example I'm gonna use. I want everybody, if you like to make shorts and shit, or remix, this the part. I guarantee you. If you don't do that type of shit, I need you to do it anyway. If you want to replay the shit I'm going to say, remix this shit, make a short out of it, man. People need to see this shit. This the part you need to hear. This the part the kids need. Let me crack it up. Okay, so the real G's go to heaven. Maybe. So, to all King Von homeboys, was he real? The realest. So you know where he at, right? Now what about Duck? To Duck homeboy, was he real? The motherfucking realest. That's Duck, Nick. That's Von, nigga. Them was the realest, you feel me? So they both up there. Let me ask you this. Do you think Duck and Von in heaven beefing? Or Duck and Von in heaven like, damn, bro. Look what the fuck we left down there, man. Our homeboys steady killing each other down and getting tricked out of their spot and all this shit, bro. Now let me ask you this. If Duck and Von in heaven and they not beefing, they not trying to kill each other, what the fuck y'all doing down here in they name? You niggas in there, nigga on Dunk, on Von, nigga on Fonil. All that shit. What's all that shit, bro? If these two motherfuckers both dead and they not up there beefing no more. I'm just being real. Think about this shit, man, because you look stupid as fuck. You look dumb as fuck. What are the morals and the principles that you're supposed to be standing on, man? Like, to the point where you don't give a damn about living and dying. You should be the most valuable commodity you ever seen in your life. You should be the most precious thing you ever came across in your motherfucking life. You should be the one thinking to yourself, I'm gonna get rich. Whether you plan on helping everybody around you or just helping yourself, you should feel like that about yourself. You can't feel that way about yourself if you steady putting your life on the line for bullshit. The fuck you mean you willing to die over some colors or over another nigga? Say, bro, you ain't got no kids out here that you need to be here for, that you need to be responsible for. You need to man the fuck up and goddamn take care of that. Cause these dead homeboys and these locked up ass homeboys, they grown ass men, they can handle their own shit. You see what I'm saying? And even if they ain't grown, if a motherfucker that decided to rep something or be a part of something made that decision, then they need to be man enough to make another decision. They gonna stop the shit. You see what I'm saying? Or do you not know it's okay? That you don't have to die out of this shit. Like a motherfucker tell you that, get what you supposed to tell them. Cause you a man, remember? So how can another man tell you what the fuck you got to do for the rest of your life? and you not in prison. You free as fuck. Sitting here and somebody telling you what you got to do to the day you die, and you okay with the shit, you going along with it. Motherfucker, how about this? I'm not doing no more just because you told me I got to. No, now what? How you like them apples? I guess my ass lost. I would have laughed too. It ain't hard to laugh. Man, look. Duck got some straight music. I'm gonna tell you one thing I did like about Duck. Duck was bigger than the shit he used to say, man. And I'm not no big Duck fan. It's just when I hear dude talk, the songs I have heard from Duck, dude was a lot more smarter than the people on the other side. Them niggas is like control. They move on somebody else say so. I ain't see that type of shit with Duck. I ain't see that type of shit with Duck. They just being real. Duck just seemed like his own dude. Now, I will say it was probably some dudes that would move on his say so. But at the same time, I didn't see Duck as being a bad leader, put it like that. I didn't see him like being the type of motherfucker who had motherfuckers that was following his lead, so he sent them out on crash dummy missions or just dumbass shit. Even to this day, it's like you don't hear a lot of that rah shit from the motherfuckers on dude's side. You know what I'm saying? It always be the other side. And I ain't saying they're good or bad, because I believe that most of them motherfuckers be on some bullshit. Most of them be on some bullshit. Some of them then got big and became targets. So they got the fuck up out the city. You know what I'm saying? They hide and you see them on your phone. Shit. I'ma just be real. Well, I didn't even know Chief Keef was still making music. Like when that nigga boy last after Love Sosa and shit like that, when that nigga moved to Atlanta, I thought he had quit doing music. Like, I don't remember dude homeboy Tato now. But that homeboy, I don't like bro, it was at a point where you knew all dude homeboy name. They was always I ain't shit man, no more. Shit. But apparently he is still making music. And motherfuckers still supporting and buying the shit. Niggas just low key. I can't blame him. Another point example. Got robbed by his own homeboy. His own homies turned on him. A bunch of them did get killed, but this is the thing about it. When dude came back to Chicago for court, and he was in the Airbnb or wherever they was, him and his manager now, you can't say that some dudes that was real close to him, some of his own folks, didn't do a video the next day with some of his jewelry and shit. Yeah, these niggas got robbed at gunpoint, and some of his own folks that had been in his videos before did a music video the very next day with his chains and shit, holding that shit up, letting you know they wasn't wearing the shit like, you know, nah, they holding up, letting you know this is a trophy, nigga, we took that. And them same niggas that's supposed to be cool, Dirk and them, is running around now. And they influencing everybody. And I'm like, bro, that's what I say when I say Nipsey didn't have no smut on his name. Nipsey wasn't out here showing these young niggas no foolishness, no bullshit. You can't pull up no videos or find me where I'm going to be talking about Nipsey with backdooring his homeboys, robbing his homeboys, mad at his homeboy because they won't bail a nigga out of jail. Grown ass man, they won't quit going to jail. You know what I'm saying? How can you get mad at a nigga because a nigga done got on bailed you out of jail, you go back to jail, and now you sitting there, man, what's up with the little bail money so we can get folks up? Man, you say, bro, no, sir. No, sir. No, you don't. You know, I know all this shit about the four-wheeler shit. I say that about picking the streets over their kids. But you got to understand some of these dudes, most of these dudes, majority of these niggas is lost. A lot of them is trapped. Don't nobody understand the situation a black man go through with a black man. Just like don't nobody understand what a black woman go through with a black woman. And these days, I'm talking about like 2023, it is particularly hard for the two to understand each other. Because it's been a divide so long. So powerful. Bro, it do, but you got to realize these people, like myself and many others, are indoctrinated in gangs at the age of 12, 13 years old. And like I just told you, you would not believe how many grown men, teenagers, preteens don't understand it is okay to stop. That you can tell your home. Now, in some situations where a motherfucker might do something to you. In some situations where a motherfucker gonna do something to you. But if you don't stop, motherfucker still gonna do something to you. You know what I'm saying? You still gonna get jumped. You still gonna get shot. You still gonna get locked up. You still gonna all that shit. Whatever it's gonna happen. Thing is, it's more of a chance of it happening over and over, day after day, if you put yourself in them situations. Man, anybody could have joined the game. I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna tell you, listen to what I'm trying to tell y'all. It's more grown men. Listen to what I'm telling you. More grown men in the NBA, in the NFL, Major League Baseball, all this shit, joining gangs. R&B singers, rappers, movie stars, join gangs for protection than it is regular motherfuckers on the street doing it. I'm not talking about no new shit. I'm talking about since the goddamn 70s. In the 80s. It is, but listen. The whole reason why gangs was formed was from protection of motherfucking gangs. They was already existing. Before black gangs, it was white gangs. And what they were doing, ganging up, whooping the shit out of black kids, beating their head, taking their shit, snatching them up, lynching them, all that shit. Gangs was formed to protect each other in the neighborhoods, the communities. But the shit got infiltrated with the drugs and the money, and you know what happened after that. But the thing about it is, y'all know I forgot, right? This motherfucker steady on me. You alright, man? That rain ain't slacking up. You gonna have to go out there and tough it out. And I get off with the camera, man. I go out there with you one more time. I walk outside. You don't go. I don't know. Yeah, man, but I know I was talking about celebrities and gangs and shit. Nah, my gangs is lame. I would never encourage somebody to join no gang. Because the purpose of the gangs ain't there no more. It ain't no purpose. It ain't no reason. It's more bullshit than it is Good shit. But what I was gonna tell you was one of the most famous people I ever heard that ended up joining the game in Hollywood, in California, LA, was Michael Jackson. A lot of people gonna laugh. I ain't laugh. It ain't funny. Michael Jackson had some more family. What is these folks' name? The Empire Show shit was doing them life story. They from Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Michael Jackson and me is too. They moved to Indiana later on. But what is this dude's name, man? I can't think of his name, but dude kids. They went down there, man, and in California, they got them running with the Crips and hanging with the Crips for protection. They started bringing the Jacksons down there too, their cousins. But one of the dude kids, they had a group too, and their group was blowing up. But the group fucked up because one of the kids got shot in the back of the head, got his head blew out by the gangs. Blood nigga killed him. But man, they got pictures of Mike throwing it up, you know what I'm saying? The neighborhood like that, throwing up neighborhood like this. Look. Let me pull this phone out. I'm gonna see if I can't pull up, because I know exactly what video it is. I just don't want no sound on it. I don't want to me. But this might mess y'all head up. I'm pretty sure it's gonna mess y'all head up, but I still want y'all to see it. Turn the volume on. Hey, chill out, Zinga. In this video, my hood, particularly East Coast Crip, is all through this video. But what I want y'all to watch is this part right here where Michael Jackson, this girl walked past him. Keep in mind, he got on blue and white. But the girl walked past him, and he gonna be like, hey! And he check her, but when he do it, and he snap, Michael Jackson always snap and do his fingers like this. Y'all know what that is. If you don't know what it is, go ask Nipsey Hussle what it is. But it's right at that part where he would do this in this video. And it's a bunch of videos where he throwing it up. But y'all don't be knowing it because y'all ain't neighborhood like that. I'm gonna watch it first, then I'm gonna let y'all watch it. Look, come on now. That Mike, ain't it? See that hand? Oh, y'all saw that. Man, Mike don't be playing. That man said. And look, close up. Close up. So y'all can see that. But y'all already know about this shit back in the day. It's a whole bunch of famous people. And I ain't saying famous like movie stars and actors. I'm talking about it's a bunch of famous people standing on the other side of the street in this video. All of them just happen to be famous Crips. This video was back in the 80s, you know what I'm saying? But you ain't gotta believe me, you don't think, you know what I'm saying? How you think Soulja Boy ended up being Pyru from Compton? You think this nigga can go out there and be rich and live in California and buy a big ass house and just live out here in California and these gangs ain't pressing this nigga? Nigga, you got to join up. Yo, you got to get protected. You got to rep it. You got to pay dues. Got to check in and all that. Y'all think Chris Brown is a Pyru from Compton? That nigga is from Virginia. Come on now, that's breezy. But sometime, some way, when he moved to California, he started getting tattoos and rocking red and throwing up blood. And now he Pyru and all this and that from Compton. But I'm crazy though. I'm crazy though. I'm crazy though. You know what I'm saying? I'm crazy. Chris Brown got them a big time game banger, but I'm crazy. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Go look in the NBA. See how many niggas hit a three-pointer and do this. Because if some niggas hit a three-pointer and do this. It's some real famous basketball players hit a three-pointer and do this here. You ain't never gonna see them do this. You got some hit threes and do this. Man, all these niggas live in cities. Big major cities where there are gangs. These men go to clubs, they buy clothes, they gotta get this shit from the same place where these other men get their shit from. When you go into the club, you better believe you going to the club where these niggas gonna be at. I'm trying to tell you. Yo, when you pull over the gas station just because you in a Bentley, don't mean that your gas station, boy, you ran out at the wrong gas station. Who you know around here? Say, man, y'all know goddamn me what it is on mine. Oh, okay. Y'all name a name. James Harden, Russell Westbrook, Deshaun Jackson, LeBron James. All these niggas. Boy, all you gotta do is watch a game. When a nigga hit a three-pointer, when a nigga get a touchdown, you'll find out what they're affiliated with. You find out who keeping niggas off their ass, who keeping them from getting robbed out here in the streets. See, when the rap is called checking in. But these niggas ain't just coming to your city to do a concert and make a little money. They coming to play for a football team and make some money. So they don't got to check in, they got to join in, they got to join up, they got to link up, they got to affiliate. You know what I'm saying? And then you got some of these niggas who was just affiliated coming up. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Some of these dudes is really from around here. Nigga play Russell Westbrook if you want to. Russell Westbrook really from around here. When that nigga get throwing that shit up, he really know what the fuck he throwing up. For real. And he been throwing the same shit up since goddamn me. Boy. Well, I ain't gonna say the same shit because sometimes I've seen Russell Westbrook throw it up like this. Or should I say like this? You know, some niggas just do it different. Let me see. Yeah, I know I'll pull another phone out. Who y'all think that is? That's Russell Westbrook. That's why you can't play with that man on that court. That's why you can't play with that man on that court. That nigga, man, dude was serious as hell about that shit. That nigga, look. That nigga say, leave LA. Now I'll leave the Lakers. I'm not leaving LA. And send me right to the Clippers. Nigga, I'm back in the hood. Real shit. He ain't the only one. Now, man, look. On another note, some of these niggas suspect, man. Some of these niggas suspect, man. You ever, not Westbrook. You ever wonder why James Harden always going on vacation with Lil Baby? You ever see the birthday and Christmas gifts and shit? Like, it's Christmas Eve. Man, the White House, we been through that. I told y'all, the nigga came back to the Lakers with purple hair. The nigga had purple hair before he got signed to the Lakers. Come on now. Look. It's Christmas Eve. I don't want to see no goddamn post tomorrow. A Lil Baby showing off his Christmas present that he got from James Harden. I'm tired of that shit. Every goddamn year, ooh, look what James Harden got me for my birthday. Ooh, look what little baby got me for my birthday. Like, didn't James Harden fly out after a game to go kick it with this nigga for his birthday and then fly back in for a game the next day? And the whole team was like, bruh, how you gonna go to the motherfucking the party, nigga? And it was out of state. He had to fly out there and flew back for a game the next day. Like, nigga, you be doing too much, bro. When you niggas about to go to jail over there overseas together? We didn't even know y'all was together. Then all of a sudden, goddamn paparazzi pop out, y'all about to go to jail over weed or something, and y'all sitting there like, what the fuck was that? Man, you can't say what you want to say, man. But every time I look around, man, little baby hugging some man, man. And we're going to do it with voice. So, and this is what I want y'all to focus on. I'm going to say, little baby hugging somebody. I'm going to see if the internet find a man or a woman. We're going to make it even better. We want the first 6 pictures. That way, because you know, that first, they had the jokes. So, you know what I'm saying? But, nigga, rapper little baby hugging somebody. I mean, images. I see it's 6, but here, I'm hoping we find the females here somewhere. Is that one? Damn, it's females on there, but he with the dude. Fuck it, that's it. I just see the picture of 2 dudes and 2 women. And this man was on the other side of the women hugged up with the dude. At one of Puffy parties. And I just seen some shit a minute ago. I did not. I can go in here and find it real quick. Cause I ain't gonna say this shit out of my own mouth. Let me go to view all. Cause it's gonna fuck y'all up. And it was a short too. Oh. Pause it.
Nigga, man. Plus, I seen the nigga at one of pub parties and sucking dick in the bathroom.
Puff Daddy, whoever, none of these niggas. All you fake hard niggas, you. Wait, hold on. Okay. All you fake hard niggas, you. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't shoot nobody anyway, and the reason why you got talks because you did a deal, you fed.
Kanye West, I hate that nigga, man. Plus, I seen the nigga at one of pub parties and sucking dick in the bathroom.
That blew my mind when I heard. I said, God damn, Method Man, what the words you just said, bro? But man, Draymond Green just be on some different shit. That man just got issues, bro. Dude be throwing tantrums and fits, bro. He used to goddamn me getting his way, and when he can't get it, cause I could probably go back and find the short I seen on Dude today. It was him and Metal World Peace. And he got to doing that wild shit with Metal World Peace, kind of like locked up on his neck, and then nigga just, and they bagged up. The referee was trying to get over there to him, but they had already broke it up. And didn't nobody have to break it up. That nigga quit doing that wild ass shit and realized who the fuck he was up on, and was like, man, this nigga here ain't gonna go. And that's just like a nigga tell you. Motherfucker know who to fuck with, who not to fuck with. Any nigga in the NBA know is, I'm gonna give you 4 niggas you don't fuck with. Cousins, Zebo, Rasheed Wallace, Metal World Peace. Them 4 niggas you don't get on the floor and try to muscle and manhandle. I ain't even put Shaq in there. Shaq just a big ass nigga. But Shaq wasn't no bitch. Boy, I'm talking about them 4 niggas right there are going your shit. Bing, 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 bing. Nigga, Rasheed Wallace was beefing with E40. What the fuck? Nigga. Bruh, before Nipsey Hussle, and you can write this shit down, it was E40 that I had to tell the nigga, you know what, bro? And when you go to rappers, nigga, you can't name a nigga that then tried E40. This nigga been rapping since I was a kid. I ain't never heard a nigga say nothing bad about this nigga. I ain't never heard a motherfucker mention his name in this nigga's song. None of that shit. Rasheed Wallace. And then later on, it's a nigga up there now, about 2-3 years ago, a young nigga got on some dumb shit, but he was trying to make a name for himself. And he got put in his place so motherfucking fast. But when it come down to E40, real nigga, bro. You had never heard a nigga say nothing bad about E40. Well, hell yeah. But check this out. Man, I gotta go and take this dog outside, man. So I'm gonna fuck with y'all, man. If not tomorrow, man, you definitely gonna hear me from me before New Year's. On that note, don't be afraid to take the long road, instead of the wrong road. Do things the long way instead of the wrong way. Go tell somebody Merry Christmas, man. Tell them you love them. We out.